YouTube, what's going on? YouTube, what is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy, one more time, DEDRICKHICKSJR, and I'm back with another fragrance video. Smell good family. Hopefully everyone is doing well, doing great, doing fantastic. Positive energy, positive vibes. Y'all know how we rock out here in this channel, man. Positive vibes only. All right. So I know some of you that are watching the thumbnail are ready for me to talk about Prodigy and Jadoob, have a conversation about those. Really, talking about them for the first time. On camera at least, so just sit tight for that. But I just want to highlight the holiday season. My favorite time of the year has been since I've been a child, rolling out of Halloween all the way through Christmas into the new year. Just a fan of the energy and all that it brings. And one of my favorite things to do is to give gifts. Love making people happy and putting smiles on their faces or surprising them. Those reactions are just priceless. And it's a lot of different things that you can do to make people happy. And one thing in the world of Fragcom, and even outside of Fragcom, people want to smell good. People love candles and different things like that kind of, they can build some energy off of a really nice aroma. Well, Mind Games has provided some really great gifts for the holiday season. They are active, ready for Black Friday, and it's something to look into. I think these are really, really cool. And, they are going to make some great gifts for sure. So this Black Friday coming up, use my code DEDRICKBF, Dedrick Black Friday. That's what the code is for 15% off. We usually run the 10%, but Mind Games are like, hey, we want to roll out a different code for Black Friday with more to save. So DEDRICKBF for 15% off for anything that we're going to discuss. And let's show you some of the gifts that they have over to offer, they have over on Mind Games. There will be some good offerings for gifts. So up first, we have this discovery set. And I like what they do here. You can choose from like French Defense. I love French Defense. Y'all know that. Y'all watch the channel. And it's just one of my favorite experiences overall, and my favorite from the house. Well, they have this special discovery set just with French Defense. You can get 3 7.5 mLs with a nice travel casing, travel atomizer casing, and I already have mine in here. So here's the travel casing. Our fingerprints are all on it. So here's a travel casing, and inside is a nice sample size of French Defense. And once it's empty, which is the dope part, if you're going out of town, you want to keep one at the office. Once you empty this, you can replace it with another one. So there are 3 in this discovery set, something that you can keep handy if you're having a longer day, or you're going for drinks after work, or a date after work, or whatever you got going on, and you are a fan of the House of Mind Games, French Defense like me. You can get this right here, or make it a discovery, make it a gift for someone to discover the House of Mind Games. And I'm pretty sure there could be some conversations after smelling something so fantastic like French Defense. So that's one gift that Mind Games has going for this Black Friday. Next up, all my candle lovers. I'm a candle lover for sure, and this is a super amazing gift here. So in my hand right here is one of the candles out of the set, and this is cherry and sandalwood. Smells phenomenal, luxurious, high quality stuff, just like the fragrances from Mind Games. But what this does, you can kind of make a little game out of it. So this is a candle set with carousel tools. Here's the casing here. I know it's clashing with my studio light a bit, but that is the casing from the House of Mind Games. And it has these 6 different candles in here with the carousel and the tips to kind of give it a unique candle experience. Kind of like a chessboard or chessboard calendar looking piece up top, but very high quality stuff for someone in your life who could be a massive candle lover. And I will say, these candles smell very high quality. And I'm not just saying that. If you've experienced Mind Games and you understand the quality, you're getting that here. Smells incredible. So that's one for all my candle lovers out there. Moving along to a special discovery set for the brand new Mentor and Prodigy, which we'll be smelling in a second. But here you go, very nice discovery set. You get 2 apiece, 2 from Mentor, 2 from Prodigy. Some other goodies in here, some nice fixtures. Of course, they have the Decant holder, which is really nice. This is the white one here for this discovery set. And again, you take the top off, boom. You stick the fragrance in, which this is Prodigy. You set it in there, put the cap on, there you go. And this is a heavy casing, very high quality casing, but a really dope, something of a great gift for someone who might be into fragrances and looking for something different, something unique, in the House of Mind Games, they really provide that type of products for sure. So Mentor and Prodigy Discovery Set is available as well. And probably the coolest out of everything is this unique advent calendar, which is crazy. It's a massive box here. So it's Mind Games Event Calendar 2024. It's titled 12 Days Before Christmas. So each day you pull out a fragrance or you pull out something from this set. And let me show the box here. I know it's going to clash again. So here is the set. And on the inside, I'm going to take the top off. It's 12 days. So each day, as you get closer to Christmas, I assume, then you will open up a piece of it and something will come out. So here it is. And I've already opened the first one, and that ended up being Jadoob. So that's what we're going to talk about here. So here it is here. As you can see, the different numbers representing the dates on it. And you pop one open, as I did here. Let's see, where is it? I popped open the number 1, and when I popped open the number 1, guess what was inside? Well, that was Jadoob. And I said, oh, well, we haven't talked about Jadoob yet on the channel. I know a lot of y'all love it, and we are going to have a conversation about that now. But this is a really cool gift. Mind Games, 12 Days Before Christmas Advent Calendar. Something really dope from Mind Games. And it's a mixture of fragrances and candles in that event calendar. So again, Dedrick BF, 15% off for Black Friday. I think this sale is going to run through December 2nd. So there's a few days. You don't have to run and try to capture it on Black Friday. They're giving a little bit of a time to make that happen. So I believe the campaign starts on the release of this video, which is November 27th, all the way through December 2nd is the Black Friday campaign. Now, check out everything they have to offer, but gift giving, man, these are some great gifts, especially for those who enjoy the smell good, who are just in awe of candles, and you want to give them something different. Now, the House of Mind Games is a growing brand, so a lot of people might not have heard of them thus far, but what an experience if they indeed can experience some of these cool, really dope gifting options. All right, so wanted to roll that out before we got into smelling Jadoob and smelling Prodigy for the very first time. So as you guys know, I rolled out some content for Mentor, which is phenomenal, but I am still very curious about Prodigy, which I have not smelled. So we talked about Mentor in the live stream, dedicated video, and phenomenal stuff. We're talking top 5 from the whole house, and it's really good. So if Mentor smells like that and is just, you know, giving me joy like that, what is Prodigy all about? So let's take advantage of this. And here's Prodigy in this travel set. We're going to roll it out here for video purposes, but this is a 7.5 ml of the brand new Prodigy. I'm dying to see what this is all about. Dying to. And I don't know how much content is about. I'm not sure about how much content that Prodigy has out there. So I don't know anything about Prodigy. I don't know anything about Prodigy except what I've read from just receiving this from the House of Mind Games. So let's go ahead and tap in and see exactly what we have here. So the brand new Prodigy, let's get that on skin. These are nice sprayer. In the air. Okay, in the air. Okay, in the air I'm getting some florals, a little bit of a some sweetness in the air, but I definitely caught some florals in the initial burst. Let's see what we got going with Prodigy. Oh, that's nice. That's different. It's kind of like and I haven't looked up the notes. I'm gonna know what the notes are just like you guys are right now. It smells like a floral gourmand. That's what it smells like. Like, I'm almost for certain that this is a type of rose in here. But there's also some type of fruitiness. Like, it's bold too. It's kind of blending in with this floral composition to this fragrance. But number one, I really like it. I really like it a lot. Seems to be something that could be an everyday wear. Quality is, yes, you guessed it, out of this world for sure. Okay, so it's starting to settle down a bit. It's definitely something floral here. Some type of sweetness. I'm going to go something sweet more than something fruity here. That's really supporting this. There's a bit of a brightness as well in the opening. So let's go ahead and look up the notes of Prodigy here from the House of Mind Games. Again, this is a double release in combination with Mentor. And Mentor is the one that gets all of the love. But Prodigy is, from what I'm experiencing right now at this very moment, Prodigy is really good. It is really good. So looking up the notes to Prodigy from the House of Mind Games. Let's see, here we go. All right, so Mind Games Prodigy 2024 release. This one came in an all white bottle as you guys have already seen. But here we go, top notes. Okay, bergamot, cinnamon, and rose milk. In the heart, langoza, milk coffee. There's that sweetness. Patchouli, blonde wood, sandalwood, and vanilla. So my nose was pretty spot on. Now the rose milk, I'm not really sure what that is. Obviously it's a representation of rose, obviously, and that's what I'm definitely getting. Definitely getting more of that, and like I said, that gourmand sweet aspect, which is the milk coffee. The bergamot definitely added some of that brightness, like I said, I was experiencing. So that's where it doesn't come off like citrusy, but it definitely adds to the freshness. Very fresh opening, but then starting to settle down to this rose gourmand, I believe. Now, if you think of like a Grandmaster, that's rose and coffee. Whew, that's great stuff. But this one smells like it's starting to lean more towards the gourmand, but I guess that rose milk, I wish I knew exactly what that was. I'm gonna have to look that up and, you know, give myself a educational tutorial on that. But I will say this is unisex for sure. I think a lot of ladies are gonna like this for sure. Now I would wear this, yes, but for me, this would be something more on the lines of like a spring day or a date night, like something like a brunch or something like that. It doesn't wear like super heavy, but it is good. It is good. A very interesting blend, very interesting DNA. I haven't really come across anything that smells like Prodigy. Yeah, it's different. I wonder what that rose milk, that cinnamon, definitely getting some sweet and spicy texture with the sweetness from the milk coffee and the vanilla for sure. And it's really coming off like I don't want to say like almost like a creme brulee latte or something like that. That's how it's smelling. Definitely has some sex appeal to it. There's a bit of, like I said, there's a bit of freshness in the opening that is really dwindling away quickly. Very curious to see how this dries down. I must say, if I'm just giving it an initial like rating just right off the jump, man, I'm gonna give this an 8 out of a 10. Yeah, I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. I'm really liking what I'm experiencing here from Prodigy. So again, and that's where smelling these experiencing these discovery sets and, you know, different things that you can get your nose on without buying a full bottle is just going to pay dividends. So Prodigy is really good. Really good. I think I'm a fan. I think I am a fan of what Mind Games is offering here. So, okay. Well, let's go to one that a lot of you guys love. There's some people out there say, oh, I love it better than, you know, French Defense and all that. That's cool. You know, like what you like, love what you love. All right. But Jadoob is one that gets a lot of conversation. Very popular in the community. I see a lot of talk about Jadoob. So here we are with another sample from the Discovery set. Well, actually, it's from the event calendar. It was in day 1. All right. So when I opened it up, I say, great. Let's go ahead and make some content. Now I had a smaller sample before of Jadoob, and I like Jadoob. I think it's good, but I haven't smelled it in quite some time. So let's revisit Jadoob and just kind of see where we are. So we're going to smell it on my right hand here. 2 sprays. Get it in the air. Now I already know that this is based. This is based on the note of pomegranate. Pomegranate, almost pomegranate is like a representation, almost comes off like this cranberry, like a cranberry-ish vibe. That's kind of how it comes off. But God, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Now, what I will say is there's this citrus assistance that's with Jadoo. I don't know if it's like an orange or something like that, or a bergamot. There's something in here that is assisting that pomegranate, which is amazing. And I think as this plays out, to me, this is a great everyday wear. Very unisex right down the line. But this is one of the offerings from Mind Games that works every day. It's going to be every day. No matter if you're going to the office, you're going on a date, whatever you got going on, Jadoo is going to work. And again, I understand the love for Jadoo. I get it. And it's wonderful. And people have it as the best from the house, and I totally understand why. But the one thing that makes this really special for me is obviously the pomegranate fixture in here, the note of pomegranate. You don't smell it every day. As a matter of fact, I've never smelled the note of pomegranate in anything before, outside of the actual fruit, before I smelled Jadoo. It's amazing. It's amazing. At some point in time, I am going to have to acquire me a full bottle. So let's read the notes for Jadoo. This is a 2022 release. Main, of course, floral, fruity, leathery, sweet, and spicy. Top notes: Madagascar, mandarin orange. There we go. Red currant. In the heart, damask rose and pomegranate. In the base, Ambro Star, which is a form of ambroxan. Leather, benzoin, and Saluawesi patchouli. I tried to pronounce that for fun, but basically patchouli. Really, really good. Now, those who may be asking about the leather in Jadoo is soft. It's a soft leather. It's showing up here, and I remember from my first experience smelling the sample that I really liked that it was a soft leather. It wasn't nothing imposing, because the pomegranate and the citrus and the opening is it's super mouth-watering, but the pomegranate lasts longer than that citrus opening. Now, the rose aspect of this fragrance is present, but it's not obnoxious or in your face, and I wouldn't even deem this a rose fragrance. I think rose is definitely assisting the pomegranate and the citrus and the soft leather that continues to show itself as this fragrance continues to open up a bit. But I can't lie. I can't lie. Jadoo was definitely a 9 out of a 10. It is up there as far as rankings in all of my Mind Games. As far as versatile everyday wear, one day I'm going to acquire a bottle of Jadoo. But all in all, I think it's very unique, and it's a special fragrance, and it's going to blow some people's minds. So can you imagine playing this game with the event calendar here from Mind Games for the holidays? And I don't know if the calendars are all the same. They could be different. I'm not sure. But if you open up the first day and it's Jadoo and you smell it, it's like, whoa. Now, me and my wife are going to play this game. We're going to play this game. Now, I already opened up number 1, so I guess I got the first day covered, which is Jadoo. But it's really, really, really good. Get your sample. Black Friday's running. Dedrick BF. Anytime after that, it'll still be Dedrick 10. But Jadoo is really, really good. So Mentor. Your Mentor's coming off gourmandy. It's starting to come off gourmandy. I think all the elements of, gourmand are present here, and it's fine. This would be really good for a date night, a spring, I like wedding day, springish time, date night, brunch. That's kind of what I'm feeling with Prodigy. It's really, really, really good. One to get your nose on. If you're a fan of Mind Games, one to get your nose on for sure. And then, of course, with Jadoo. Like I said, this isn't my first time smelling Jadoo, but this is my first time talking about it on the channel, and I also haven't smelled it in quite some time. I think it's really, really good, and that pomegranate note is special. It is special. I wish we would get more opportunities with pomegranate. Hell, there might be out there already. There's so much fragrance in the world. There's no possible way that you can smell everything, but if there are other pomegranate fragrances out there, which I'm sure they are, do they hold a candle to Jadoo? That's the question, and I need an answer to that. If not, Jadoo is going to be the pick for me. So really, really good stuff, man. So Jadu, 9.2 out of a 10. Prodigy, 8.8 out of a 10. Very, very good fragrances once again from the house. And again, gift giving for Black Friday comes in many, many different forms. But all my people out there who enjoy fragrances, candles, different activities, fun activities, these could be great stocking stuffers with the Fish to Fish Discovery set. Just a plain old, like if you're doing like a Secret Santa or something like that, they can really come into play. So, yeah. So definitely want to get on here and discuss some of the dope things that are going on over at Mind Games. Some great gifts for sure. Tap in. I have the link down below in the description. Remember, Dedrick BF, which is Dedrick Black Friday for 15% off, is a win if you're interested. I'm not trying to sell you anything, just sharing my experience. And I'm a fan of quality. I'm a fan of unique opportunities to give gifts. And I'm a fan, like I said, of gift giving. Like to see people happy, like to see people smile. And the one thing that is undefeated, at least in my experience, that everybody, whether they realize it or not, they just want to smell good. And something from this house could definitely assist in that for sure. All right, so hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Be cool, be safe, take care of yourselves. If you're watching this during the holidays, happy holidays, happy new year, all of those wonderful things. Peace, prosperity, and joy and blessings to you and yours. All right, so be cool, be safe, take care of yourselves. Positive energy, positive vibes. Splack up, splack it down, splack that thing all around. And remember, what you put onto this world is exactly what you are going to get back. Peace, y'all. Till next time. Splack.